It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be catastrophic. You seen Judgment Day with Terminator when that woman was on the fence? Like,
Yeah.
bro, Terminator. Look, bro, this shit is so symbolic. This is biblical. That's why I be telling niggas, bro. Terminator was once human. He was modified to the point where he became the Terminator. And they had to give it. He had to get rid of the chip. Remember the chip
Yeah.
represented the pineal. Listen, and then he put himself. He died in a lake of fire, bro. Like this shit is
Yo.
symbolic. Just like with fucking Lord of the Rings, with
I
fucking
haven't watched that. I haven't
Smeagol
watched that.
or Golem. Golem died in the fucking lake of fire, bro, in a fucking hot lava, bro. And the ring is like the flesh, the desires of the flesh, bro. They put it even theators. Like if you look up the abbreviation of these words, the meaning place, person, or event, a tour meaning fire. So when you go to the theaters, you're going to the fire or you're going to the blackness. Like,
Okay, okay.
you see what I'm saying? Like this
Yeah.
shit is
So you know
symbolic,
about
bro.
etymology, huh?
This shit is symbolic. It's in the Bible. Like the Bible gives me like it be making sense. I'm like, damn, like where the fuck they come up with this shit?
All right,
So
yeah, look.
whenever they make these movies with fucking vampires, nigga, bro, this is why I tell you. This is why I tell y'all niggas, bro. The only thing on this earth is sheep and wolves. Every carnivore on the face of the earth, including humans that consume meat, are vampires. So when that solar flare happens, a lot of people gonna turn into ashes. Some people gonna explode. Some people gonna scream. Bro, listen, the ocean is literally going to turn into lava. You got to understand what I'm saying. The ocean itself, it's gonna go from probably what's the degrees 56 to 300 in a drop of a hat, bro. And if your body is not equipped and adapted to it, you feel me? You're not pure. Like you don't have a whole. You feel me?
Let
You
me
consume all of the bull.
let me give
You
you.
gonna be a
Hold up,
grenade.
bro. Hold up. Let me give you an example. Now to confirm that you right, the planet is going to get hot. It's going to hot as shit. Now I know everybody remember 2 years ago when the Gulf of Mexico was on fire and that shit was boiling.
No,
It
I ain't
was
never heard of that.
you got to search. You got to search it up.
2 years
Search up.
ago,
It was two
it
years
was
ago.
fire. It was fire. It was on fire.
Fire on the water, nigga. Cause
Oh
what it
yeah,
was.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
nigga.
that.
That's how it's gonna be. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Now that was a
Yeah.
portal. These quote unquote elites, they trying to lead the planet. So that was just a portal they were trying to leave through, but it didn't work. Anyways, it was fucking fire on water.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know the ratio of the fucking fire and the ratio of the water. That is physically impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So these niggas try to they made it seem like, oh, it's a gas pipe leak and there's fire on the water. Ain't no way no fire is sitting on top of
Bro,
all that water.
the sea level is rising, bro. In the North Pole, the ice is melting in the North Pole. The Earth goes in rotation in different seasons. So when the melts, the sea level rises. This is why we have all of these hurricanes. We have forest fires, right?
Yeah.
Because the sun is getting closer. We got just all of these different explosions on warehouses and all that shit all around the country. It's because the sun is getting closer. They know this shit and they're preparing. That's why they're trying to hurry up. Like they know, like they gonna take as many people as they can. That's why they want to give you that jab because once they alter your genetics, you ain't gonna
Well,
have the connection.
well,
You probably won't be able to survive
well, if you got
because
the code,
you
if
don't
you
have
got
the
the
connection of the source.
if you got the COVID jab, you done. Like ain't no get they put a patent on people that took that. You're literally property now. So if you took it,
You said what?
oh my bad. My phone said it was 9.
I thought they silenced you like a bitch.
Now I got a backup account. They're not doing nothing to me. But yeah, if you took that jab, that jibby jab, you done. Promise you.
That's fucked up.
It's
You
not.
just
It's
gonna
not
tell them?
messed up
You
because
just
you.
gonna say it like that?
Not because you an idiot. Why would you go and take something that's a vaccine you should take like 20 to 50 years to make. They made that joint like 3 months. I'm like, hold up. They done jumped the gun on everybody and telling, oh, if you don't take this, you're gonna get sick. And then people took it and it still got sick. Like, what? Nah.
Nah,
I'm
I
not
think
taking
they
no trial, no free trial jibby jab. Nah.
I think they already had it. I think they just been waiting for a time. When I feel like they know, like, okay, when the Messiah is here, because the Messiah can control the sun. So that's how they know he's here. You feel me? So when he come, boom, they know he here. Oh shit, the planet changing, the sky turning purple. Like shit, this everything's different. You know what I'm saying? Like
The Messiah is
so
not the Messiah is not one person. It's us as a collective, right? Let me give you an example. So
in a sense, yes, he is. Like
let me
we
let me
are
give you an
all
example
of
though. Look,
the Messiah, but he is an actual person, and he is the true
nah,
person.
it's us as a let me explain. For example, the sun was weaker let's say 50 years ago, right? Because the last generation, they were like more passive. They would let shit slide. It was like calm, right? But this generation, they're more rebellious. They're more like raging. You know, they tired of the shit. So our
Yeah,
energy is making the sun literally hotter because you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If that makes sense. So it's all about our inner energy. It don't got nothing to do with one person. It's us as a collective.
yeah,
The more we awaken this, the hotter that shit going, this shit going to
yeah. It
get
is. It's facts.
hotter and
But
hotter.
see, all it really takes is one to make that shit happen. Really, for the solar eclipse to happen, all it takes is one. We control that shit, but see, we don't know that. But I know we control the sun,
Well,
we control the
we
moon,
control all elements because
we control the climate, we control tornadoes, we control hurricanes. We create these things. This is not no fucking figure. We create motherfucking
yo, let me
like
elaborate.
if
Look,
you
look at look at
fasted, the sun will literally heat you up on purpose. Like the sun will like if you just fasted, like you fasted for 3 days, right? You
yeah.
gonna it's regardless of what the day it is, the sun gonna beam on you because it's like it knows that you're dying. Like it's like it knows that you need energy. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the way it works.
But to speak on that, you said we control hurricanes, right? Look, they show you everything in the movies and comics. Look at Storm, right? Storm.
Yeah,
She controlled the weather, right?
yeah.
Superman. Look at him. What? He needed the sun, right? The sun made him stronger, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
showing you the abilities of black people.
Well, probably not Superman. He's white.
Not well, they whitewashed it. They're not gonna show you no
Yeah,
they're not gonna put no black person in your face so they be like, oh damn, that's me. Because once you know that only black people can take that level of sunlight, you gonna start making a connection. So that's why they did that. And so this planet originally had three suns, right? Now the three sun was red, blue, and yellow. That's the same color Superman had on his outfit, and that's why he got the S on there. That stands for the sun. Now, right now, well, I'm not. So right now we don't even have our regular sun because it's something called Nibiru. Nibiru that's the red sun. That's the sun that cleanses planet. But long story short, if you look at the sun right now, it's white. The color of the sun is white, right?
bro. Nibiru. I had a vision about Nibiru before I knew what Nibiru was, and I don't know if it was the sun, but it definitely was a planet that these people were like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain though.
It's a sun, a planet, and a mothership. It's like it's all of that at one time. So it has many different functions. But usually when it comes to a planet, it's usually cleansing the planet. And if you watch freaking what's it called? Fantastic Four Silver Surfer, they showed you
Silver Surfer, yeah.
about Nibiru, which is Jesus personified. That's what they showed you about. It was called in Fantastic Four Silver Surfer, it's called the Destroyer, which is what Nibiru is known as, aka Jesus. That's all. That's what it's known as. And
Yeah,
when it,
even another name for Apollo is the Destroyer.
yeah,
He's also
that's
Jesus.
mm-hmm.
He's also
It's a planet
Icarus.
because that planet is that shit is alive. It's not just like moving. It's like consciously moving. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
spirit, man. This is just my own. interpretation, God giving me information. But as it turns out, that is the Messiah's star. Like that is the star. So this is what God told me. Everybody on this earth has a star, right? That is your galaxy. That is your realm. Like when you die, if you ascend, you either ascend into the sun or you ascend into your star, right? Your portal. If you don't ascend, your body will ascend into the moon, right? Which is the opposite of the sun. So those that reign in the time of the moon, they're literally cold-blooded creatures, like a dead corpse, because that's what they are. They consume the dead, so therefore they are the dead. Those that reign in the time of the sun, they are of the living. They even have crowns of thorns, which are antlers, or the crown of life. You call them antlers. Those are the crown that God gives you when you follow the path of righteousness. You understand? And even their very pitch, their very frequency is a high vibration. If you listen to the sound of an elephant, a horse, or or a bird, it's a high pitch or a high pitch frequency because they're high vibrational creatures. Now, if you listen to the sound of a dog, a lion, or a crocodile, it's a low vibration because they're low vibrational creatures. Life, life itself comes from the sun. Therefore, life itself is in the sun. The moon is cold like a dead corpse. Even the Mesopotamian god of the moon was named Sin because when you die, if you sin, you will ascend into the moon. Even the twin sister of Apollo was the goddess of the moon.
Hi guys, can I say something?
Go
Yeah, you
ahead.
good, got us.
Sorry, City, you're echoing a bit.
Oh yeah, I got y'all muted.
Yeah, thank you. I came in when you guys were talking about meat, and it really got my attention. And you guys were explaining what happens. So is it all right if you could elaborate on that a bit more? And also, you guys mentioned how we control everything. That's true. Like I'm Sudanese, at home where we lived, like we would be outside, it could be raining, and we would just say like stop raining, and it like literally would. So when you say we can control a lot, we can. But yeah, can you guys elaborate on?
What do you want me to elaborate on? Meat? You said meat?
Yeah, meat. Like what happens when you consume it?
Can I
You become
elaborate?
a carnivore. You become
Not
a
even
carnivore.
that. So what happens? What happens is when you consume meat, meat is very toxic to your body. So it's very acidic. So when you look at the pH scale, you have acidic, neutral, and alkaline. So
yeah, I understand. I understand how it's converted into acidic.
Yeah.
I think you guys were saying how something that has to do with combustion.
So spontaneous combustion. Okay, so basically the planet is heating up due to the sun, right? So when basically if your body is experiencing acidosis, which is from having too much acid in your body from eating stuff like meat and other acidic items, when that sun hits you, you're going to spontaneously combust because your body has nitrogen, phosphorus, and oxygen, which is the three main components to a bomb. So when the sun gets hot enough, I think it's like 120 degrees. When it hits 120 and your body is acidic, you'll literally fucking blow up. It literally scientifically proven.
Any from a spiritual perspective, like when you poop, you produce soil, right? That's what soil is. This is why we have the ground, because it's prehistoric poop, right? It is a different compound of metal. So if you want to create metal, you take the earth crust or a rock or clay, you put it in a ceramic furnace, you turn it up to about 600 to 1300 degrees Fahrenheit. Eventually, that ball of clay will manifest into magma or lava. If you cool that furnace down to the temperature of the earth, which is 50 something degrees, that lava will manifest into metal. This is why we have gold, metal, silver, titanium, proving that the earth was once from 600 to 1300 degrees. So if you consume meat, which is a different compound which is not a different, but the same compound as metal. It's like you're drinking lead. You feel what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
goodness.
So your
Right.
body's not going to be able to adapt to it because it's not meant. You were not meant to eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even when you eat so much meat, it's hard for you to digest your food. So it's
Mm-hmm.
so if
It can't be broken down.
so if you transfer from a carnivore diet to a vegan diet, it's best for you
Yeah.
to fast because
Yeah.
you gotta clean out all of those toxins because that's the very thing that's why they put meat in everything, cookies,
Mm-hmm.
chips, everything because
Yeah.
they know this is about to happen. This is what they want to happen. It's fucked up.
Sin City, you said three things: nitrogen and two other things.
Nitrogen,
Yeah,
phosphorus, and oxygen.
phosphorus and oxygen.
Three main components to a bomb. So if essentially you're a walking bomb.
Yeah.
On me, with your cell
Damn.
phone is one too, especially if you got an electric car. Man, you a
Yeah.
warhead. That's
Yeah.
the whole purpose of NASA. People don't understand. That's a missile, bro. They're trying to destroy the firmament. The spaceship represents Nimrod shooting a bow and arrow in the sky, cursing God. They're trying to leave the planet. They can't leave. So
Can I
we're gonna
elaborate how they
blow
got
this
here?
bitch
They're
to the
trying to
ground.
escape, but they can't.
We gonna blow it to the ground. That's the whole concept. We gonna blow it to the ground. We can't leave.
And what happened was, so basically, so the draconian reptilians, if anybody's seen Spider-Man, No Way Home, Dr.
Yeah,
Connor the lizard,
yeah.
Dr. Connor the lizard, that's what they look like. That's what they really look like. That was
You seen they was on what's that? Suicide Squad. There was a reptilian on that one too.
yeah,
Suicide
And they
Squad.
yeah.
even had the what her name was it was a witch. Bro, she symbolized it. She symbolized Lulitude or Ishtar.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit
Now,
crazy.
back to what I was saying. Basically, the draconian reptilians, what they do is they go planet to planet, conquering different planets. So, this was the most complex planet we created. So when they came here, this basically it was like it's not I wouldn't say a self destruct, but the planet became a closed system because it locked down. So ever since they've been stuck in here with us. You know what I'm saying? They literally been stuck in here. Usually you can exit systems, and NASA actually it started off as ocean explorer if you research it. But they started to explore the ocean and look into the ocean, and what they found in there, they didn't want no parts of, and they didn't want nobody else having it.
But
So they turned it into a space. They turned it into a space exploration because they didn't want people to know that to get to space you got to go through the ocean. Then it's beings in the ocean. They're called the nomos, aka your mermaids, which is your half black person, half fish. They don't want you to know that it's black people down there too. So
how do
that's
you
why
know above the surface isn't water?
it is. It's up.
I think there's
It's
I think there's
above
water above the surface.
as above, so below. What you got up top, you got up bottom.
Right, as above surface. Right.
Above the firmament. Because like everything beneath us is physical, is in physical form. Like everything above us is not physical. So that's why I say the earth, the sun and the moon are literally poured like they're, and it's not, I'm not just saying that just because of that, but this is the intuition that God done told me. Like all of these, the symbolism through like, what do you consume? Like meat, whether it's pizza, birthday cake, or a burger bun, they have, the symbolism is the moon, bro. That's what you're seeing. A muffin, you're seeing the moon subconsciously, and they all contain meat. They're literally trying to turn you. This is why when you drink blood, you're considered to be selling your soul. Is because the wolf was once a calf. All of these animals were once pure and holy at one time. Caucasians resembled us. What happened? One chose life, the other chose death. The same way a bear resembles a moose because they were once the same type of creature. So when you see a bear try to attack a moose, it's like Cain trying to attack Abel. So when you see a bunch of cops try to wrestle a black person, it's like five wolves attacking one sheep. So you got to understand it from a naturistic perspective because everything is nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is nature, so we gotta stop thinking in the sense through their own indoctrination, but through our own our own interpretation, through intuition. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Not
like
through.
with.
You said
No, go
what?
ahead. I was going to say it's like the things they have programmed us to eat. It's like as though they want us to taste a certain way.
You said they want us to taste a certain way.
Yeah, because I feel like they low key do eat us.
Oh, you said. Oh shit. She said
I don't know if that makes sense.
they want us to taste a certain way.
Yeah,
Oh,
because like
look, and that
how.
dude, what movie?
Oh
Fuck,
shit.
it was a movie about that.
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't even know what to say to that one. But
Oh, look, it's
I'm gonna tell y'all about Bohemian Grove though.
You
I'm gonna
think
tell
about it,
y'all.
the things
yo,
that
you
they
watch
make us
Inside?
consume.
Yo,
They.
Jam-
But go ahead, Tintin. Go ahead.
Jamal, you watch Inside Job?
Yeah,
I
I've
never watched
seen.
it.
Yo, nigga, they talk. They disclose information about the Bohemian Grove on the show. They was talking about it's in California. Bohemian Grove is in California. They was talking.
I used to live by the Bohemian Grove. That's how I know about it.
What? Nah,
Yeah,
you tripping for
I
that?
used to live
Oh
in Fair.
nah.
No, I used to live in California. I lived in Fairfield. It's like literally 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Not even about 15-minute drive from Napa. It's in Napa Valley in the
How is the
Redwoods.
energy down there?
Bro, at first when I went out there, I didn't really know. I didn't really notice. But as long as I started staying down there, bro, this shit is, bro,
Yeah.
nigga, that shit. I didn't know what demon. I didn't even believe in demons before I went there, bro. But when I went there, I understood like, okay, this shit real. This shit demonic like a mud, bro. Like I highly advise anybody, bro, before you go down there, bro. You better be spiritually in tune. You better have God in your heart, bro, because you feel me. You got a lot of temptation. These people, like, it's so demonic, bro. The first satanic church was in San Francisco, bro.
I mean, so you gotta
Like
keep
the
in mind.
first.
Don't look at it pessimistic, right? That's an ancient area. So
Well, the first
there's
one in America, anyway. But go ahead.
that California is an ancient area. So there's something called ley lines. So ley lines are like spiritual energy that the planet has. Now, what they're
Mhm.
doing is most churches, militaries, and important places that they use are built on these ley lines, and they use it for perverted and very very ill reasons. You know what I'm saying? So that area has a naturally high spiritual energy, but they're harvesting it and using it for negativity. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Didn't they say
I agree.
California is the root chakra of the planet?
I believe so,
Um,
and it was ruled by Queen Khalifa. She ruled that area before they colonized
the
it.
Mm-hmm.
root shot. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently there's a lot of low vibrational entities that are
Yeah, it
there.
is.
I don't know.
They do
I'm
some,
in
bro.
Australia, so I don't know where that's at in terms of
They got
chakras.
something called the Folsom City Fair,
Mm-hmm.
and they got grown men and have sex right on the street, right there, broad daylight. That's normal.
They don't hide it.
Wow.
That's
Wait,
normal.
what part of California
That's
is
in
this? So I can stay out of there. Where
that's
is
in
that at?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
LA ain't bro. I lived in LA too. It ain't that, bro. Like
I'm in a
people
small
out there are
town.
possessed. Like this the reason why a lot of crime is because people aren't aren't there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
Yeah,
possessed. You feel me? Like it's different, bro. Like it's
yeah.
like the women too. Everybody that the police system, like they come to your house, you have emergency. They're like, oh, what happened? Oh, this person pulled a gun out of me. Okay, then no harm, no done. That's
Uh-oh.
how it is. So it's like, what the fuck? like, nigga, like if you coming from, especially from the South, man, it's not somewhere where you want to be
Yeah,
for real. But I needed to go out there though. I wouldn't have known certain things that I know now if I didn't live out
yeah,
there. Because you got some niggas out there woke too.
See, I've been in Nevada. Yo, that energy out there, as long as you in the right area, is beautiful. Like, I'm from Philly.
You
Like,
talking about Vegas? Vegas
yeah,
ain't, bro. Vegas
I'm telling.
demonic too, bro. I done stayed in the
It
Strat.
depends, bro. Like, as long as you're not near the strip, like you act like if like it depends where you at. It really
Man,
it depends. You know what I'm saying? As
bro,
long
it's,
as you're
it's
not near.
really hard to notice. Like, it's really hard to notice because you've been programmed especially through movies and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it's something you gonna have to peep when you live there long enough. Like it's hard for you to tell because you gonna think everything's normal, and that's what I thought. Like the whole time I was there, bro, it took me like 8 months for me to realize, like, bro, what's wrong with people, bro? Like it's not.
I mean, that's anywhere. You go to Chicago, from Philly, Tennessee, niggas like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying?